Your legs are getting weaker, and chances are you haven't even noticed. One day, you find yourself struggling to rise from a chair. A few months later, climbing stairs feels like a full-body workout. Before you know it, everyday movements, things you once did effortlessly, begin to feel like a chore. Now, let's be clear, this isn't just getting older. This is muscle loss. Silent, gradual, and dangerously underestimated. Here's the startling part. Your legs are usually the first to go, and when they weaken, everything else starts to slip. Balance, mobility, confidence. And yes, the risk of fall skyrockets. One fall can trigger a cascade. Fractured bones, hospital stays, and in some cases, a loss of independence. But the good news? This is absolutely preventable. And no, it doesn't start with lifting heavy at the gym. It starts with what you eat. Most people focus on exercise alone, but food, nutrients, really is just as critical. The right foods can rebuild muscle, maintain bone strength, and give your legs what they need to stay strong for the long haul. In today's video, we're going to break down 6 powerful foods that don't just slow leg weakness. They actively help restore strength, mobility, and vitality. Stick with me until the end, because one of these foods might already be sitting in your kitchen. You're just not eating enough of it. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for weekly health insights that can truly change the way you age. And in the comments, let me know, have you noticed changes in your leg strength lately? Let's get into it. Number 1, sweet potatoes. Let's start here. Sweet potatoes are, quite honestly, one of the most underrated foods for muscle endurance. See, your muscles don't just need calories, they need usable energy. The kind that doesn't spike and crash. That's exactly what sweet potatoes provide. As we age, our mitochondria, those little power plants inside your cells, don't operate quite as efficiently. You tire more easily. Recovery takes longer. And even walking up a flight of stairs starts to feel different. What you need is steady fuel. And sweet potatoes deliver that in the form of complex carbohydrates. Unlike refined carbs, looking at you, white bread, these complex carbs break down gradually, providing a slow, sustained release of energy. That means no midday crash and no sudden feeling of why are my legs giving out on me? But energy is just one part of the equation. The other half? Recovery. Every movement, yes, even walking, causes tiny tears in your muscle fibers. When we're young, the body repairs those tears rapidly. But as we age, that repair process slows down. Enter vitamin A, abundant in sweet potatoes. This antioxidant doesn't just help with vision, it actively supports muscle repair, speeding up recovery and reducing soreness. Less soreness equals better mobility. Better mobility equals more independence. Now let's talk inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the silent saboteur of muscle strength. Over time, it eats away at muscle tissue, making movements feel harder and increasing injury risk. Sweet potatoes combat this with beta-carotene, a powerful compound that fights oxidative stress, the cellular version of rust. The less rust, the better your body moves. And we can't ignore potassium. This mineral is vital for muscle contraction, nerve function, and electrolyte balance. Low potassium? Think cramps, spasms, even instability on your feet. Sweet potatoes are packed with potassium, more than many sports drinks, and they help keep your muscles responsive, coordinated, and cramp-free. And here's a pro tip. Muscle health is deeply connected to gut health. If your gut isn't absorbing nutrients properly, your muscles aren't being nourished. Sweet potatoes are rich in fiber, which feeds beneficial gut bacteria, improves digestion, and ensures your body actually uses the vitamins and minerals you're eating. So how do you get more sweet potatoes into your diet? Bake them, mash them, roast them, or air fry them into crispy wedges. Add them to salads, soups, even smoothies. They're versatile, naturally sweet, and won't leave you feeling bloated like refined carbs often do. Bottom line, if you want legs that keep up with your life, not the other way around, sweet potatoes deserve a spot on your plate. Number 2, oats. Now oats. I know, sounds boring, right? But these humble grains are a powerhouse for leg strength. One of the first things many older adults notice is how quickly their legs tire. That slow, dragging fatigue during simple tasks. It's not just aging, it's energy mismanagement. Oats have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't spike your blood sugar. Instead, they offer sustained energy release that keeps your muscles powered throughout the day. You stay energized, steady, and less prone to that afternoon crash we've all felt. But oats aren't just about energy. They're also a surprisingly solid source of plant-based protein. Muscles are built and maintained with protein. Without enough, your muscle fibers start shrinking. That means less stability, less balance, and a higher fall risk. A bowl of oats won't replace a steak, but will give your muscles the raw materials they need to stay strong. And there's more. Oats are rich in iron, a mineral your body needs to deliver oxygen to your muscles. Low iron equals low oxygen delivery equals tired, heavy legs. If you feel like your legs give out faster than they used to, your iron stores might be running low. Then there's magnesium, the unsung hero of muscle function. Magnesium helps muscles contract and relax efficiently. Not enough of it, you get cramps, spasms, and that dreaded dead leg feeling. Oats provide a steady source of magnesium to keep your muscles calm and your movements fluid. The best part? Oats are endlessly versatile. Add them to smoothies, bake them into protein bars, sprinkle them on yogurt, or mix them into overnight oats with fruit and nuts. Whatever works for you. Don't underestimate this simple grain. Sometimes, the most powerful changes come from the foods we overlook. Number 3, avocados. Avocados. Trendy? Yes, but also incredibly effective for leg health. Let's start with fats, specifically monounsaturated fats. These are the good guys that reduce inflammation, cushion your joints, and keep your muscles supple. As we age, inflammation builds up, often silently. A little stiffness in the morning, a dull ache after a long walk. Those are signs. Avocados help combat that, keeping your legs flexible and pain-free. Now, potassium. Everyone thinks bananas are the gold standard, but avocados have them beat. Potassium is crucial for preventing muscle cramps, improving coordination, and stabilizing your gait. Low potassium? That's when your legs start twitching, spasming, or just giving out unexpectedly. And then there's vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that shields your muscles from damage. Every time you walk, lift, or stand for long periods, your muscles experience oxidative stress. Vitamin E helps repair that damage, protect muscle fibers, and slow age-related decline. Oh, and circulation? Avocados support heart health, which means better blood flow to your legs. More oxygen, more nutrients, more strength. Incorporating avocados is easy. Slice them on toast, blend into smoothies, mash into guacamole, or just enjoy with a little salt and pepper. The key is consistency. Eat it once in a while. Nice. Make it a habit. Game-changing. If you made it this far, you already understand something that most people miss. Your leg strength isn't just a function of age or exercise. It's a reflection of what you're feeding your body. In the next section, we'll talk about another food group that fights leg weakness in a totally different way. Berries. Stick with me. The next few foods might just be the missing links in your mobility game. Number 4, berries. Aging is inevitable. Losing strength? That's optional. Every day, your muscles face an invisible threat, oxidative stress. It's not something you can see, but you feel it. Stiffness in the morning, soreness that lingers, and that frustrating sense that your strength just isn't what it used to be. The culprit? Free radicals. Unstable molecules that chip away at your muscle fibers, slow recovery, and accelerate aging. But there's good news. Berries fight back. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These aren't just snacks. They're tiny antioxidant-packed warriors. Their antioxidants neutralize free radicals before they do damage. That means less muscle breakdown, faster recovery, and more strength where it counts, your legs. But berries do more than just defend. They heal. Chronic inflammation is a quiet saboteur. It creeps in, making each step harder, each joint stiffer. Over time, it can lead to long-term muscle loss and conditions like arthritis. Berries are one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory foods. Their polyphenol actively reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and help restore smooth, fluid movement. There's another key player here, vitamin C. Most people think of it as an immunity booster, but it's also essential for collagen, the protein that gives your muscles and joints strength and structure. As you age, collagen production drops. Muscles lose firmness. Joints feel brittle. Berries help restore that balance by fueling natural collagen production, keeping your legs resilient, flexible, and strong. Now, how do you make this work for you? The key isn't just eating berries. It's making them a habit. Sprinkle blueberries on your oatmeal. Blend strawberries into a smoothie. Keep raspberries on hand for a sweet, muscle-loving snack. You can even simmer them into a warm compote for a natural topping. Just be consistent. That's where the real magic happens. And here's a bonus. Berries don't just strengthen your body, they sharpen your mind. Studies show the same antioxidants that protect your muscles also support brain function, memory, and focus. So while your legs stay strong, your thoughts stay sharp. One small food, a big impact. Number 5, salmon. What if I told you there's a food that builds muscle, reduces pain, and keeps your legs strong, all at once? That's salmon. It's not just any protein. It's one of the most complete, bioavailable sources your muscles can get. And as you age, high-quality protein becomes mission critical. Every movement, walking, climbing stairs, even standing up, relies on muscle fibers that are constantly breaking down and rebuilding. But here's the problem. As we age, our body's ability to repair muscle slows. That's when legs start to feel weak, stairs feel steeper, and getting up feels like a chore. That's where salmon steps in. Its protein helps rebuild and preserve muscle fibers. Every serving gives your body the tools it needs to stay strong and mobile. But salmon isn't just about protein. It's a powerhouse of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are natural anti-inflammatories. They soothe sore muscles, reduce stiffness in the joints, and keep inflammation from chipping away at your mobility. If your knees ache or your legs feel heavy, it's often inflammation, and omega-3s help silence that. They also improve blood flow. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients delivered to your legs, helping them feel energized, not sluggish. And here's something most people miss. Omega-3s even enhance nerve function. That means faster reflexes, better coordination, and more responsive legs as you move through the world. Salmon also delivers a potent dose of B vitamins, especially B12. These vitamins support energy production at the cellular level. Without them, muscles feel weak and tired. With them, you get stamina, stability, and strength. And let's not forget the heart. Strong legs need a strong heart behind them. Omega-3s support cardiovascular health by reducing blood pressure and keeping arteries flexible and clear. That means better endurance and better long-term strength. You don't have to eat salmon daily. 2 to 3 servings a week is enough to make a difference. Grill it, bake it, add it to salads. Even canned salmon works. Mix it with lemon juice and olive oil for a quick, protein-rich meal. Bottom line, salmon doesn't just support your legs. It supports your whole system. Number 6, eggs. Eggs are simple, but don't let that fool you. They're one of the most complete, efficient, and accessible foods for muscle health. And when it comes to leg strength, they tick every box. Let's start with protein. Eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids, everything your body needs to repair and build muscle. And as you age, that matters more than ever. Muscle naturally declines with age. You start to feel a little unsteady. Climbing stairs feels harder. Your legs don't respond quite as fast. That's not weakness. It's biology. But eggs help turn the tide. They're also rich in vitamin D, a nutrient most people don't get enough of. Vitamin D isn't just for bones. It's directly involved in muscle function, coordination, and fall prevention. Low levels? That's linked to fatigue, weakness, and a higher risk of injury. Eggs give you a natural boost, keeping your legs stable and strong. And then there's choline, a nutrient that rarely gets a spotlight, but plays a starring role in nerve-muscle communication. It's what helps your brain send signals to your legs efficiently and quickly. If you've noticed slower reflexes or balance issues, low choline might be part of the picture. Eggs support that connection, keeping movement smooth and controlled. They also pack in B vitamins, healthy fats, and antioxidants, all working together to reduce inflammation, boost energy, and protect muscle cells. So how you use them? 1 or 2 eggs a day is enough to make a difference. Scramble them with spinach. Boil them for a snack. Make a veggie-packed omelet. You can even blend cooked egg into a smoothie for a secret muscle-boosting trick. The beauty of eggs is in their simplicity and their impact. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you through your day, your routines, your adventures. And when they start to weaken, everything else starts to feel harder, physically and emotionally. But here's the empowering truth. You're not at the mercy of time. By making simple, intentional changes to your diet, you can support your muscles, protect your joints, and preserve your mobility for years to come. Berries, salmon, eggs. They aren't just foods, they're tools. They reduce inflammation, restore collagen, enhance nerve function, and fuel the very systems that keep you moving with strength and confidence. And it's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Add a handful of berries to breakfast. Cook salmon a couple times a week. Make eggs a daily habit. These small, sustainable steps have a compounding effect. Over time, they build resilience, not just in your legs, but in your entire body. So ask yourself, what do you want the next 5, 10, 20 years to feel like? If your answer is strong, mobile, and independent, this is how you get there. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods are already part of your routine? Which one surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. And if this video gave you a fresh perspective on how to care for your body, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We got more science-backed strategies coming that can transform how you age from the inside out. Until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, and keep moving forward.